You got to be aggressive. I ought to be able to tell what you're waiting on by looking at what you're working on. You didn't hear what I said to you. Ask your neighbor, say, what you working on? What you working on? What you working on? Everybody in here ought to have something you're working on. You ought to have something that you're believing God to do. You ought to have something in view, some vision, some goal, some purpose. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Number 3, and this is the ones that really drive me crazy. These are the wishers. They got a positive attitude. They know what they want. They got a dream. They don't know how to bring it to pass. They just wish. They just send out positive vibes through the air that some kind of way. I just wish things were better, Bishop. I just wish my children would be saved, Bishop. I just wish they were. Are you going out there to ride a harbor? No, child, I'm tired. My feet hurt. I ain't going out there. But I wish they would be saved. I wish my children would get saved. Do you bring them to church? No, but I'm wishing that they would get saved. They drive me crazy. They just wishing for stuff that they don't do anything about. They just wish for a better marriage. They don't do anything to make it a better marriage. I wish he would be the man I wanted to be. I wish we'd have the kind of marriage that we started out with. Well, what you doing? I'm through doing anything. I'm through doing it. You wishers. 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 And I came to tell you this Sunday morning, you will never get what God has for you by wishing. Throw all your pennies down the well, cross your fingers, and hold your rabbit foot. You will still never get what you want from the Lord. There is one group of people that God is looking for to bless, and that is the 4th group. Those are the workers. Are there any workers in this place? Where are my workers at? Make some noise. Touch 4 people and say, I'm working on it, I'm working on it, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I may not have it, but I'm working on it. I may not be there yet, but I'm working on it. I may not have mastered it, but I'm working on it. I may not be out of the woods, but I'm working on it. I may not feel good right now, but I'm working on it. I might not can walk yet, but I'm working on it. What are you working on? Make some noise in this place. I'm working on it. 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 I'm not just praying about it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Because the Bible said, whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. If you don't do anything, you don't have anything for God to prosper. Look at somebody and say, I'm working on it. Let me ask a question, because I don't want to preach the right message in the wrong place. If you're not working on anything, this probably won't help you any. But is there anybody in here? You haven't got it yet, but you're... See, I'm gonna try not to preach. Y'all pushing me a little bit. See, Jesus said, I'm gonna get Samaria. I haven't got it yet, but I'm working on it. I sat by the well all day, waiting on this one woman to come, because she's a part of my plan, and I'm working on it. And when you see me at this stage, don't say that I don't have it, because you don't see it. Because when you see me working on it, know that I've got it. Oh, it's only a matter of time before what I'm working on. Oh, God, I feel something. I better stop. Oh, I feel some faith just slapping me all upside the head. It's only a matter of time before what I'm working on comes to pass in my life. Have five somebody say, I'm working on it. Watch this, church. Watch this, watch this, watch it. See, this is a good thing about it. This is a good thing about it. Later, he would send Philip down to Samaria. That was the step 2, where Simon the sorcerer had taken over Samaria. Because the moment God starts working on something, the sorcerer will always try to do something to stop you from getting what God said you could have. But where sin did abound, grace did much more abound. And when the devil sent Simon the sorcerer, God sent Philip to go down to Samaria. And when Philip got down in Samaria, Philip entered into Samaria and preached until the whole city turned around. But Philip, you can't shout by yourself, because you're reaping a harvest that you didn't sow. The woman at the well sowed the seed. I gotta quit, but I feel something. Because God said before it's over, I'm gonna let you reap something that you didn't sow. I'm gonna bring you into a blessing. And you're not gonna understand where it came from. But I was working on your blessing before you ever had the problem. And if you praise me,